The logic of English is amazing. That is an undisputed fact in my home. There are so many unexpected benefits, though, that I want to share with you today. Hey there, I'm Sarah, a former English teacher, and I am homeschooling my boys, my children, and we have used the Logic of English Foundations Level A. I have loved this program. Overall, it is amazing. There are some benefits to it that I found really unexpected. The first surprising thing is speech therapy. The Logic of English is not only teaching your children phonics and reading, but it's also developing their speech and language skills. This is a very robust program. It includes everything that language arts and English include in school. In this, you have handwriting, everything. Foundations Level A includes speech tips. In the exercises, you're actually doing some breaking apart of words. You are segmenting them. And some of the exercises, the student is listening to the sounds that you make and telling you if those sounds are the same or different, and then telling you how they are different, what is happening in the mouth when you say those sounds. At the very beginning of the series of the book, Foundations Level A, the student is learning about voiced and unvoiced sounds, which is extremely helpful when you're trying to teach a child to make a certain sound that they're not producing yet. So overall, this program has amazing speech therapy built into it. This is something my family has needed for my oldest son, and so we find extremely helpful. It might not be everything that a struggling student needs for their speech therapy, but it at least is something, and for us, it has been amazing in meeting our needs. Steven, ah, ooh, same or different?
Same. Different.
Okay. How is your mouth different?
Oh, means your lips also close together. And say your mouth is wide open.
Very good, Steven. Okay, the second is that breaking apart the words, sounding out the phonograms in words, which you are doing from the very beginning of the Logic of English, is extremely helpful to spelling later on. As I mentioned, this program is robust. It has every subject, every topic within the subject of English in it. And so you are building foundations that are great for spelling. My son actually recently asked me how to write his friend's name, and he was able to sound out the letters basically by himself and write the name. And when I say you're learning how to segment words, what I mean is you're actually, before you even learn how to read, before you even learn all of the sounds, you are actually learning to take words that you already know and just listen for the sounds in them. That's what the student is doing repeatedly in activities. And even within the first 17 lessons of the program, the student is already playing games with you where they're looking around the room and they're thinking of something. I am thinking of a l, p. And they're actually learning to segment the sounds without seeing any letters, without even knowing all of the sounds that the letters can make really yet. So this is excellent for spelling. Another thing I love about the Logic of English that helps with this spelling is that you are learning all of the sounds that the various letters make from the very beginning. So you're not just learning A says A, you're learning A says A, ah. You're learning that O says A, O, oo. You're learning that the G can say G, J. The S can say S, Z. The X can say X, Z. So you're learning all of these things, which really helps with spelling later on, so there's not a lot of confusion about why in the world are we using that letter to make this word. And the Logic of English, as time goes on, is actually explaining why. The third surprising benefit is that foundations, these skills that you're learning in foundations programs actually apply to other languages as well. I have heard several people say that this program has helped their child with their other language that is spoken within their home, or even a third language, and this is very true. As you are learning about the voiced and unvoiced sounds, the formation of sounds within your mouth, the various sounds that a letter can make, you're able to apply that to another language and look at, oh, that's a voiced, that's an unvoiced. And so it's extremely helpful for foreign language, for second language, for a native language, for bilingual children. I love this program. Those are just a few of the surprising benefits that we have found as we've gone through it. Let me know in the comments what you have found with the Logic of English, or if you are new to this program, some questions that you have. I love chatting with you in the comments, and I try to answer every question or comment that you leave. So I will chat with you there. I also am creating a Logic of English full review so you can hear about all of my thoughts about this program. So subscribe to make sure that you don't miss that. In the meantime, check out this video here. See you guys next time. Ciao.